Welcome back, my gems, or if this is your first time seeing me, then just welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Beauty Notes by Esme. Hello, purr. I'm just gonna be doing a little I'm just gonna be ranting on here, basically. So, a bitch is back. I'm gonna start posting more. Honestly, 2023 was trash. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's motherfucking talk about it, bitch. I got a mic now, so we can talk about it. Was your 2023 trash as well? Because mine was very motherfucking shitty. Literally, I started the year shitty, okay? And I could do a whole story time about that. I'm gonna do a whole story time about that. Long story short, bitch, 2023 started off real shitty. My mental health was declining. Like, my mental health declined on me. Like, a bitch was going through it. When I tell you I was going through it, bitch, I was going through it, girl. Like, mommy issues, daddy issues, baby daddy issues. Bitch, what kind of issues don't I have? Okay? Yeah, like, bitch, I got all types of issues. Like, I'm D. Like, in all the options, all the test options, I'm D, bitch. All the above. Or E. All the above. You know, the last option's always all the above. That's me, bitch. Okay? If I'm talking loud, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyways, I got a little mess back here. I got some Mexican candy back here and my little cameras, but I'm filming on my phone today. Just because I don't have time to film on my camera, then transport the film footage and all that. Honestly, my iPhone 14, like the camera, fire, so I don't mind using it for my YouTube videos. Bitch, back to topic. Anyways, back to topic. 2023 was very shitty, honestly. I ain't even gonna hold you guys. Like, my mental health declined, and I just had a reset, restart. And so, all of last year, I don't really know. I think that was like the beginning of my healing journey, probably. I'm not gonna be up here and be like, oh, I healed, y'all. I'll be lying if I said that. Because I definitely haven't healed, but I definitely have started, like, understanding where my pain is coming from. And although last year was rough on a bit, um, it was definitely, like, something I definitely needed. It was a lot of life lessons learned, and also the ending of my last year was pretty good, honestly. Um, I just, as a human, I've been learning a lot. As a 24-year-old, girl, shit's getting real. Like, life is life, and you feel me? And it's crazy. Like, I'm starting to appreciate the small things because life is short and tomorrow's not promised. You feel me? And that's why I'm here. Like I said, tomorrow's not promised. Bitch, I be depressed in bed all the time, and I'm just fed up. I'm fed up because I'm like, what are you gonna do about it though? You know? Like, what am I gonna do about it? You feel me? So, girl, I'm just gonna start like documenting like my healing journey. Basically, what I'm doing here, I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just documenting my healing journey. Like, I just want to heal. There's just a lot. I don't really have friends to talk to or nothing like that. And to be honest with you, nobody really gives a fuck enough to be your friend. Let's just keep it real. And like, comment if I'm wrong. Like, be for real. Like, nobody, like, people will be like, yeah, I'm here, da 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 da, if you're going through stuff. But to be honest with you, it's not really like that. Like, and it's crazy because it's like, I've put everybody in my life on a test. Like, I've tested people without them even knowing I tested them on certain things to see if they would be there for me, type stuff. And that's what I'm telling you here, and that's what I'm saying here today. Like, nobody is your friend. In life, no one's your friend. From my life experience, like, nobody's ever really been a friend to me, which I'm not here and sitting and be like, oh, I need friends. You don't need friends. Girl, I'm a whole mom. I have a whole business. I have a full-time job. I don't need friends. The last thing I have is time for a friend. But if I do have friends, I make time for those people. And those people know who they are. Like, I'll be making time for the people I love and the people I care and the people that make time for me, which is a very nowadays, it's very lonely. Bitches be fake. Men be fake. Men be wanting to act like bitches nowadays. But yeah, that's not even my point to this motherfucking whole video. Like, I was supposed to be getting ready while I'm like talking and shit. I'm just documenting me healing. I have so much shit to say. I feel like I have a big mind. Like, I have such a creative like mind, and I have such a big like opinion on a lot of stuff. A bitch is depressed. Let's put it that way. I am depressed. It was just hard. I did get to understand a little more about what was wrong with me. I do know now that, I have severe depression and I have PTSD. But I feel like my doctor didn't really diagnose me correctly because, girl, my doctor saw me through a Zoom, through my fucking tablet. Like, that's how I got diagnosed with severe depression. Like, girl, I know I'm losing my shit right now. Honestly, I feel like I'm just here to help me because I feel like this segment or like this series that I'm starting is gonna definitely help me mentally. Like, to just cheese me out, chit chat with me, and sit here and watch me get ready. Then enjoy all my stuff out. I'm going to be doing my makeup for work or whatever. Honestly, you guys, I'm fed up with that job. I'm not even gonna hold you guys like. And you know what? The crazy thing is, it's not even the customers. It's the coworkers. Yeah, bitch, it's always the coworkers. Why do I always have an issue with like female? The only job I didn't have any issue was my first job, which was TGI Fridays. I had just turned 18 and I got a job. And I had no drama there because I was to myself. Honestly, every job I've ever had, I've always been to myself. To myself. Like, to the point where like I don't even like sit with coworkers at lunch type of to myself. Like, I would just be to myself. But no, bitch, it's like people, even when you mind your business, even, let me just say something. By the way, this agua, when you go to Mexico, go to Farmacia Guadalajara and purchase this. Fire. Freak, I forgot. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, even if you mind your business, doesn't mean people are not gonna mind your business. Like, I'm just gonna tell you that. Like, just because you're minding your own business doesn't mean people are gonna mind their business. They're gonna mind your business. Like, people are gonna be in your business. If you ask me why, girl, I don't know. Like, I asked myself the same thing. Like, I really be to myself. Why do people fuck with me? I don't know. Anyways, today I have a late shift. Well, today I have a 2:30 shift, I believe. Honestly, I'm not looking for it. Even management would be like very shitty with you. Like, even talking about it right now, it's like making my heart race faster. You guys, it's like I could be mad. They put me, like, that job is putting me in a very distressful mood. And what I hate is when like a job shows favoritism like so loudly, but then they be mad at your lack of partnership, your lack of work ethics at work, but then they like favor others. You feel me? Like, I really hate that. I dislike that about a job. I don't know, I'm very like, we're gonna keep things equal, and that is why you don't, like, that's why management should definitely never make work with friends. And that's why they say not to work with your friends. That's why I don't like hiring friends or people that know each other or family or whatever like that. Because you know, type of stuff that, like, that type of things happen. And it does happen. Like, it definitely does happen at my job. And that should be so annoying because, first of all, I'm not the one to stay quiet about none of that. And if you're going to be showing favoritism to others, then girl, I'm going to do me. And you better about it, okay? That's how I feel about it because you're telling me by favoriting others, that's what you're saying to me, F me. So it's F you. That's how I feel about it. First of all, I'm not gonna stress and I'm not gonna ride hard for a team or for a job. Let's like put it out, I guess. I'm not gonna ride hard for a job that is not being fair with me. Like, that's simple. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not the one or the two or the three. Like, I'm sorry. What did you want from me? You wanted my 110%, but you was giving me 0.9%. So why you want 110% out of me, but you're not giving me 110% out of you? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, these jobs, honestly, it's so hard for me to just keep my cool. So I don't know. I'm just like, I'm fed up. I'm to a point where like I really just want to quit my job, but then it's like, yes, sis, you quit your job, then what? Like, that's what they want you to do. I feel like honestly, my job wants me to quit my job. Like, have you guys got to the point with your job, like before you guys probably quit or before you guys get fired, where they're not even fucking with you? Like the last shift I worked, bruh, I went in there and I said hi to everybody, and nobody but one person said hi back. And you know why they act like that? Because I had called off on New Year's Day. Yeah, I'm gonna call off on New Year's Day. You know why? You wanna know why? How you gonna come? How you gonna tell the team? How you gonna tell us that we could only have one holiday off, right? First of all, you got me fucked up. One holiday off? Some of us, a lot of us got families, alright? Alright. But we also got bills to pay, so you know what? Yeah, one holiday off sucks, but fuck it. We get one holiday off each, right? Paid for. Which means what you want off, either New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, Christmas Day, or New Year's Day. I chose Christmas Eve off. Everybody was supposed to only choose one holiday off, and the rest they had to work a shift, or whatever the hell. Like, they had to be fair with the team, yada yada yada. We know shit ain't gonna work that way, and we know, you and I know, that if management fucks with them, they're gonna let all that slide. Like, so yeah, girl. Like, some of my coworkers switched shifts. Like, certain people had like 2-3 holidays off, and then just cause one of them is like siblings with like a person from a district manager. So, cause one of them is like siblings with a district manager, they gave that person, I don't even want to like him, because like they gave my coworker both Christmas Day off and New Year's Day off, or New Year's Eve. They gave him 2 holidays off, but then they definitely only gave me 1 holiday off. Bitch, you better be. Like, they didn't. Esme knows. Yeah, she's gonna be put to work, cause like, and then we have trainees. So our store is like it's a high paced, fast environment store. So they like to send a lot of like the new employees to train at our stores for a few weeks. Why they send what? Like, the trainees are not supposed to they didn't schedule them for the holidays, right? But one girl, they scheduled her because since they didn't want to schedule the other ones, my other coworkers who are not training, who are fully trained, since they don't want to schedule them because they're cool with them, they put the new girl to to work those days. Honestly, like I give it to her. So okay, this is how my job goes. When you get hired, you don't get a job. Like we have a box, obviously, because we handle money and we handle with customers. Like I am a customer service representative. I like handle customers. I handle money. Like that's what I do, right? So obviously, your first few weeks, you don't have your own box of money because you're barely learning how to work the whole system, right? You're only shadowing, or you're only like watching other people, or you're like they're letting you like take customers, but they're handling you the cash because it's their money. So anyways, you're training, right? For this training, it takes upon like 5 weeks. I got my money. I got my box. I started handling my own box at like 4 weeks of getting hired or whatever, of training, I mean. And yeah, anyways, so that's that, right? So this my our new coworker, she's real cool, she's real chill. She comes into work on New Year's Eve, but she hadn't got her box yet. Like they honestly, I feel like they played her because since they didn't want to put the other coworkers to work, they put her and were like, "Oh, you're gonna get your box today." And so they gave her box on New Year's Eve. And but there's other trainees. Keep in mind, we have 3 other trainees. They didn't put those 2 other trainees to work, only her, because they needed that head. Like they needed that employee. So basically, it's not that they wanted to give her box that day. It's more like they didn't have the heads to work the windows, so they gave her box because there is no other choice. Which I kind of find like that's shady. Like, I mean, that's not me, but that's real shady. Like, so because you're cool with that person, you gave them the day off, knowing that you still need. Like certain people got 2 holidays off, and then they even switched their schedule, and like the manager didn't say nothing. Honestly, it's just all that. It's all that. And then it's a whole bunch of like shady stuff being done on the clock, a whole bunch of like bad mouthing. And then there was no consequences. So I got into a small altercation with one of my coworkers because how would you feel? Alright, you tell me, like, would you do that? Like, how would you feel if you find out that someone's bashing your business? Like, basically. And then when I confront her about it, I even like recorded audio. I don't think she knows, but I recorded myself when I confronted her. Cause girl, one thing you ain't gonna do is lie on me, girl. Okay, and I'ma have evidence to back myself up. Okay, every time. So why was she talking to me? Why are you as my coworker, and like why are you in my face, like talking all cool with me, but behind my back, as I exit the door, you're bashing my name? Like that's to me, that's very weird. And they try to say like I was tripping. No, no. One thing, like you're not gonna disrespect me. You're not gonna disrespect me. You're not gonna disrespect my business. Like, why are you talking to me? Like I really like to this day I'm still very confused about that. Like why was she even speaking on me? Like I don't get it. And to be honest with you, like to this day, like to this very moment, I'm very much still confused. What happened was she had inquired about like getting lash from me, and she ended up actually like not making it to the appointment or something like that. Like already as a businesswoman, I'm already like extending my policies and like going around about my rules because you didn't show up to your appointment and I'm still like, oh, it's cool. You didn't even send a deposit. That was my time taken. That was my money being wasted. But then you go into work and try to paint a picture of me to the rest of my coworkers, like that is gonna make me feel some type of way. And I am gonna address the situation. I don't care where I'm at. Like, plus I didn't come at them. I didn't go with no intention of fighting. That's not even what happened. That's not what ended up happening either. But I am gonna confront the situation because, like, what do you think this is? I really don't understand. So she goes, so that happened, right? Then she tried to like just we never paid we I never like after that I really never paid time to like book her again. Like I didn't pay mine because I'm like, honestly, like you don't first of all, like this girl, like she clearly don't care or respect my business, point blank. Like she don't. So then, like, I never really inquired about her getting her lashes done with me no more. Like, honestly, why would I want to work with a person like that who just bailed on me and gives no fucks about it and just like, oops, I'm sorry. Like, nah, girl, that's not even how business works. And like, if you really want your lashes done that bad, go get your lashes done with somebody else and send them the deposit, and bail on them if you want. But you're not gonna do it to me no more. Like, no, I don't care if you're my coworker. So yeah, she goes into work like I don't know when this was, like, but not so long ago. She was into work to my coworker talking about, like, I don't even know how the topic even got brought up, to be honest with you. But she started talking about how she wants to get her lashes done with me, but I'm always booked and I'm always busy, like that I don't make time for her, that like I'm always making up excuses, that I'm always bringing up excuses, this and this and that. And that's what she said to another coworker of mine. Alright? At work, okay? So what I don't like about that, it's like, okay, you're going into work, girl. You're just clocking in. And your first thought was like you brought me up when I'm not even in the motherfucking building. Like, girl, like you're such a fan. Like, I'm sorry, but you're such a freaking fan. Like, I don't mean to be rude. I don't mean to be like, oh, I'm that girl. But, girl, like, what are you doing here? I really don't. I'm confusion about a lot of stuff because I don't understand why am I being brought up? Why? 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 Like, bitch. And to this day, I didn't get that fucking answer. Like, I'm like getting reheated again about the whole. I hate when people be like, huh, huh, huh. Like, bitch, you act so stupid, or are you stupid? Clearly, you're stupid. Like, alright. So, my coworker told me, not the person she said it to, but my other coworker that was there told me what she said. And I know how my coworker is. I know she's the type to be talking, bad mouthing other people because, like, I know she does it about other coworkers in front of me. I'm sure she would do it about me in front of other coworkers. Like, it's those type of people. Like, if they do it in front of other people, what are they? What are they capable of doing? It's just like, I just never let my guard down about anything, and I'm never like, Anyways, so my other coworker ended up telling me what was said and stuff, and honestly, it got me very upset. Like, it got me very mad because I don't know about you guys, but you're not gonna bash my business, like, and like, obviously it doesn't affect me because what you say about me, I don't care. At the end of the day, people are gonna talk, but this is the thing with me. Like, at the end of the day, like, this is my thing, because like even my boss talked to me and stuff, basically told me that I need to shut the fuck up and that people are gonna talk about me, like basically trying to tell me that I need to silence myself. And I said no. And that's why people sometimes won't like you, because you won't fit into what they want you to fit. Like the image they have, like they want you to just be like yes, 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 yes. The minute you say no to someone that's not used to getting a no, like that's a wrap. And honestly, I don't care. Alright. Anyways, back to the story. Um, my coworker tells me, so I'm mad. I end up like texting her, and then I end up working with her that day that I was told this information. So when she got there, she asked me like, "Hey, you texted me about something, like what happened?" Which then I asked her, which I didn't approach her in no like wrong way at first, but my thing is, I'm not gonna take a half-ass compliment, which that wasn't a compliment. I'm not gonna take no half-ass comment as no compliment at all. You could keep your half-ass comment to yourself. And you know what? I don't care what you do with it. Like, I don't care. I'm not gonna take no half comment from nobody. Like, either you support me fully or you don't support me at all. That's how I feel. So I confronted her, and she basically lied to me, basically telling me that she only said I was booked and busy, and that was it, and that I should take it as a good thing, and that if that was me, I would take it. That she would take that as a compliment. Girl, what kind of compliments do you be getting that you take that shit as a compliment? Like, my thing is, I'm big on like, I don't know, like I just really don't understand why this woman would go and like speak upon me. Like, that should be getting me pissed off, because I really don't mind this bitch's business. I don't be minding this bitch's business. For all I give a fuck. She could win $1 million and be telling the whole world, be coming out in the news, and I don't care. I don't care, because what purpose does it serve me, girl? I don't give a damn, like, I'm worried about my own business. I'm worried about the business that pays me. I'm not a hating person. But once I peep her energy, I stay away from it. To me, it was just very, like, honestly, like, a shocker to find out that someone was, well, not really a shocker, because, like I said, in every job that I've had, you guys, every job that I had, it's my first one, I've had problems with females. And if you ask me why, I don't even know. Like, I really don't be the problem. I really don't be the problem. Like, these people be starting stuff, and then like, people don't like to get shitted on, but they be talking so much crap, and then when they get confronted, they get offended, and now they're the sad puppy. Like, please, girl. So that happened. I, of course, confronted the woman. Let's just say, like, this is not the first time, like, things like this happen. Like, maybe she does little stuff. Like, she'll do little stuff. I swear she thinks just because she's close with, one of our assistant managers, like, it would be people that think because they're close with, like, one of the managers or whatever, they could get away with stuff. And it's like, if you were maybe a good employee, do you? You feel me? But if you're a lazy and shitty one, get to work then, girl. The hell? Like, I'm just saying, like, some of these people feel too motherfucking entitled. And it's like, what's the motive? What's the reason? What's the reasoning behind this? It's just dumb. It's very dumb. It's very dumb. I confronted her about it. She basically, in other words, like, said, yeah, I was. But lied about it, that she didn't say everything she fully said and stuff. And then I just told her, like, girl, like, I know you said it, like, I'm not a dumb bitch, like, I know you be talking, like, it's, like, I let a lot of shit slide, and then, they told my boss about it. What does my boss do? Get me in trouble, and I have, like, a feeling they didn't even talk to her about it, because it kind of took her side, because I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I hate when people act dumb with me, like, nothing ticks me off more than a person being like, huh? That shit will take me the fuck off, like, I'm talking to you, girl, like, you're not done, bitch. Like, you are not done. Like, have some sense in you. You know? And she was doing a lot of that. Like, a lot of what? Huh? What do you mean? I was like, what do you mean? What do I mean, bitch? You know exactly what I mean. Like, that's what I mean. I just, and so I lost it towards the end, and I just was like, bitch. I called her a bitch. I did call her out of her name towards the end. So, my boss found out about that. And she pulled me to the side and like basically got me in trouble. Started talking, like, in other words, telling me that that's gonna happen at work because I work with a lot of women, da 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 da, and that I'm gonna need to suck it up. And I told her, no, I'm not sucking nothing up. Like, first of all, you should talk to her about it too because she shouldn't even be talking about outside stuff at work. Like, and then like she said she was gonna talk to her about it. To be honest with you guys, I don't think she. Yeah, I took. Let me see. Oh yeah, my mic's connected. I took a little break. I ate some breakfast and it's some time later. Please don't mind my laundry in the background, alright? I'm watching right now as I'm still getting ready for work, so I had to wash my uniform and stuff. So I have to actually fold that right now before I head to work. Getting ready. The last video I uploaded here on my channel was like get ready with me for my new job, and I was so like I would be so excited. I used to be so excited to go into work today because I like my job. Because the reason I like my job a lot is because I deal with a lot of Latinos. I work with a lot of well, the customers that we usually get is a lot of like Latinos. Um, And honestly, I love to help my people. I love to help, especially only Spanish speaking Latinos. Like, I don't know, it brings me joy, like, to be able to help my own people and be able to communicate with them. And even if they have trouble, like, speaking English, like, I'm able to help them and answer the questions. Plus, like, by now I got the hang of my job pretty, like, good. So, honestly, the problem's not the job. It's really my freaking, like, the team that's there, honestly. And the problem is if the boss is letting all that stuff slide, then, like, the place is not, the environment's not gonna get any better. I hope today goes by fast. I hope today is busy because I just don't want to deal with people. And, like, I already know, like, what sucks is, like, you could go in with a good attitude, but the people at work are gonna make you, like, your attitude just shift. Like I said, last time I walked into work, I'm barely about to clock in, girl. I haven't even clocked in. Like, I'm barely about to clock in. As soon as they open the door on me, I'm like, thank you. And I'm like, hi. Girl, nobody said hi to me. Oh, but one person. I'm like, okay, bet. But then they complain that you're not performing that you're not performing as one should or whatever, that you're not meeting goals, daily goals, da 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 da. First of all, I don't get paid commission for the goals I should be meeting a day. So I'm not gonna be forcing people upon something. Quite frankly, that's just that. And I saw the way Like, I peep the favoritism and I don't fuck with it. I don't like that. I'm really not that kind of person to kiss nobody's ass to get on their good side or nothing like that. I'm not the type. And that's why people don't like it. Like, people are not gonna like it because you don't want to fit in. Like, you don't want to be just like everybody else. So people won't like you because you're not agreeing with them. You get me? Like, it's so dumb. And I'm fine with not being liked by nobody. I don't care. If that makes me the villain, then so be it, girl. I'll be the baddest villain, though. A real baddie. She a real baddie. She a real bad one, alright? They told me, oh, after I confronted the girl, like, my boss talked to me and stuff, and I told her, like, I'm impressed. Everybody. If they talking about me. She said it's not gonna be the first nor the last time. I'm like, well, I'm gonna address it. And people should not be talking to me. Point blank, period. You can't compare where you don't compete. So it's like, why even go there? You feel me? I just don't get it. Like, the shoe don't even fit, sis. So what? I don't. I just think it's so unprofessional as like, especially as a boss, for you to like be side eyeing or like eye rolling. A very few handful of my coworkers fuck with me at work, and the ones who do fuck with me, it's the real bitches, like the ones who be, and then the ones who don't fuck with me, they always some weird shit, like always talking about peers, like it's always the ones, it's always those, like for real. I don't know, I honestly, I'm at a point where I want to quit so bad, you guys. Like, yeah, the money's I get paid bi-weekly, so yeah, like my checks coming in every other week and stuff, but like it's mentally draining. It's getting to a point where I'm mentally exhausted. Like, I don't look forward to my shifts, and that's not how life should be. And one thing I'm not gonna do is kill myself over a job that could care less about me. Like, I know for a fact they're so quick to replace one. They're so quick to replace you. Like, the day of tomorrow comes, you pass away. Do you think they're gonna care? No, they're gonna replace you. So I don't ride hard for jobs that, like, at first when I first went in there, I was working towards being manager or whatever. Because girl, like my job, once you get it, it's easy. So I got the hang of it. And I saw the chance where I could probably get promoted, and instead, like, that's when start. That's when shit. Like, that's when things started going bad. Like, for real. That's when things started going bad. And honestly, I just feel like what it is that sometimes there's women out here in this world that can't stand to see other women do good for themselves or can't stand to see other women win. So they're gonna down talk on you because that's gonna make them feel better. It's gonna feed their ego, feed their delulu mind. It's gonna feed their delulu mind. So I know I'm not the only one that when you do your makeup, like, se te suelta el moco. Like, honestly, I'm here to tell you guys, like, I'm a young girl, whatever. I'm in my mid-20s and stuff. But if any younger women are watching me, any younger girl are watching me, like, don't ever silence your voice for nobody just because maybe it's not what they want to hear or maybe it's not to their likings. And don't ever silence your voice. Don't ever try to fit in with others because that's how they think and they're trying to tell you that that's how you should do things. No. Have your own mind. Have your own say. Have your own thoughts. Have your own opinion. And speak up for yourself. And speak up for what you believe and what you think is wrong. Speak up. My, there's gonna be people, especially there's gonna be other women out there in this world who are gonna try to talk down on you. Talk down. Like, try to silence you. Try to say not to be loud. Be loud, okay? Be your own voice. Like, period. Point blank. That's what I feel. That's what I believe in. And I even told my boss that when she talked to me the next day about the whole situation. I told her, she's like, so if all these girls are talking about you, I'm like before she could even finish, I was like, before she could even finish the sentence, I was like, I'm gonna confront everybody. You know, like I'm gonna address it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm too real of a bitch to like just like work around and know that people are talking about me and me just like not say nothing. Like that would just make me one of y'all. Like that's just gonna make me another fake bitch. And I'm sorry, but I can't fit in. I'm not that. I'm not that. You know, like. And one thing about me is I don't mess with nobody. So for the like that's why I'm so big on like I don't mess with no one. So why are you messing with me? And people will mess with you. One thing is you gotta learn. If you a bad pretty bitch and you in your bag, if you minding your business, bitches are gonna mind your business because they mad. They mad because they broke. You feel me? Like they broke. Clearly you broke. Clearly you don't got other shit because you minding other bitches' business. Because if you weren't a broke bitch, you wouldn't be minding my business. Like you would be too busy minding your own business. But yeah, that's just a little like, you know, for your information type thing. Like that's just something like don't ever, because growing up I was very quiet. I was never vocal about my feelings, never vocal about how I felt about stuff, especially like to other people or like stuff like that. Like I would just like let people walk all over me. And honestly, at work, I will put up with certain stuff till I just can't. So for me to get to the state where I'm like, you know, like projecting like how I feel, for me to get to that point is like, girl, you really have to get under my skin because I really have a lot of patience with a lot of people. And I feel like I've had a lot of patience at work with a lot of my coworkers. They ask like I've walked out of a job before, and I'll say a whole story time about that too. I haven't even like I haven't even said a story time about the time I walked out of my job. But I used to work at a freaking Vietnamese sandwich shop, and I walked out of there. So don't even try me. Like I'm not the one, girl. I really walk out mid shift. Like I'm talking all this crap as I'm getting ready to go to work. Like talking all that shit, but I'm still gonna show up. I actually told my boyfriend, and I was like, I can't do this shit no more. He was alright. He said, alright, just like, you know, dedicate your time to your business and your kid in the house. And I was like, ooh, purr. You said purr, say less. Like, bitch, say less. I just be acting some type of way when my makeup starts looking all put together because I'll be looking like a bitch. Like a baby. Oh, you guys, look at my blush. I bought this from Plaza Mexico. This one's in O2. I bought two of them actually, and they're Hello Kitty. This one's like more like orange, like it's pink, but tiene como like an orange tone to it as well. And this one's more pink tone. This one's the shade 2, and the other one's the shade 3. I love them. And one thing about me is I don't know why I have like it's a habit, and I just can't. I can't. I try to just go with one blush, but I can't. I always mix like 2, 3 blushes together, you guys. Like I'm a blush girl. Like I'm sorry. I'm really really sorry. I'm really not sorry, but like I I'm wearing these two together today, and then under that I'm wearing um a cream blush, a Merit cream blush, a Merit cream brush. What? You guys, I don't know why I have like my heart is starting to like raise right now. I don't know. Honestly, that's bad. Oh my god, you guys, I started feeling so anxious right now. Yeah, relax. I forgot. You guys, I forgot about this blush. I'm gonna put some on now that I saw it. I'm upset. I'm sorry. I can't resist. Oh my god. I wish I was joking when I said like just thinking about me having to go in a little bit just got me in a distressful mood. Like, I just started shaking and stuff, like just thinking that I need to go into work in a bit. And it's so weird because it's like I don't even know why my body is like why my body language is reacting like this, but honestly, it makes me very upset. Like, it makes me very upset that I come to a point where I don't even enjoy work anymore. Like, I really get into a, like, I start, like, going into panic mode just thinking about me having not going to work in a bit. And I really don't like that. Okay, period. I thought I wasn't gonna like the lips, but I put some darker lip liner. It's not that bad. Let me. Girl, I be mad too. Honestly, like, why do people gotta be mad at the pretty girl? Like, that girl's not my fault. I'm pretty. Like, girl, I don't even gotta try, and I'm that girl and be so mad. So I'm going to be ending today's video here. I am already ready. I am going to just be changing. Honestly, I gotta fold some laundry before heading to work. Let's not mind that. Excuse the noise in the background. Clearly, my city be loud. Like, we live in the ghetto, girl, the ghetto. So it's gonna be loud. I'm so sorry about that. Thank you, Gems, for watching today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and let me know if you guys have ever went through something like this at work. Like, have you guys ever experienced hate, jealousy, envious? How did you guys deal with it? I really don't know how to deal with it because I'm like stuck, because part of me wants to leave, part of me wants to just go to work, do my thing. But then also, it's like it makes it hard when it's also your own boss, like kind of starting or initiating or allowing this kind of behavior. So let me know your thoughts, opinions. Thank you, Gems. I hope to see you, Gems, very soon. Peace and blessings. Bye.